Hey guys, good morning and welcome. Thought I would give you guys some time here and hang out with you. We've got a lot going on. Crypto on fire. Bitcoin up over 57,000. Drop in the comments, please, the live chat below, and let me know you guys can hear me good. Let me know that the audio is working right and everything is a-okay. So please let me know that, would you? I would greatly appreciate it. I'm taking my vitamins here too as well. I take vitamins every morning. It's one of those things as you get older you got to do. All right, so drop in the chat, guys. Let me know. Anybody drop in the chat? Can anybody? I haven't seen anything. Let's see. No chats. Anybody? Can you hear me? Okay. Anybody here? Where's all the chats? Somebody drop in the chat. Let me know you guys can hear me. That everything's good. I'm making sure. Sorry, I forgot. For those of you guys watching. Oh, there we go. Diego. There we go. Diogo. Oh, there you go. So everybody hear me all right? Just need an audio check here. Make sure everything's good. What do I think about Cardano? I love Cardano. I'm a massive fan. I'm probably hope I'm saying your name right. Diago. Okay, cool. Cobra, you can hear me. Good. All right. So sorry guys, I was worried about that for just a minute. Okay, so like I said, we've got some crazy things going on here as far as kind of the overall crypto market moving up. In fact, I want to refresh this real quickly. Yeah, we're at 7% up, almost 8% up. Earlier this morning, I saw it up like almost 9.5%, 10% up. That was kind of a crazy move. But again, and Bitcoin's just gone down below 57,000. But I want to show you guys this. We have hit today 57,400. Okay, so that's where we're at as far as that. And remind you, our all-time high 68,789. Okay, thank you, Diego. Yeah, welcome. Crow, big fan of Crow as well. I still own some Crow. Still own some of that as well. So you guys, I'm just gonna hang out with you. Drop in the chat. Let me know some things you want to talk about. I got a few things that I want to talk about. I'll probably spend maybe 45 minutes or so here. See how maybe we can get on the live stream. Just kind of see what we have. But what's interesting is I'm a firm believer, and I want you guys' opinion. So drop in the chat the answer to your question. Do you guys think that the bulk of the retail money has showed up yet? Do you think it's here? Do you think that, right now we're seeing a lot of institutional investment. This is institutional money coming in, buying into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of the major altcoins, Solana, Cardano, so forth. But I don't really believe that a lot of the retail money's here yet, and because the true retail money kind of tends to show up a little bit later. People FOMO in, like if we get Bitcoin back to 68, 69,000, which I think we will by April 15th, because at the Bitcoin halving, I think we'll see that. I think we'll see FOMOing start to really, really happen. So I'm just kind of curious as to what you guys think. Do y'all agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you think that the retail money, and by that, but retail, I mean this kind of the retail investor that's either understands or knows crypto, and or it could be, hey, they're just not really in. Like I've got friends and family that are starting to come in. Hey, Foxy, welcome. I got friends and family that are starting to kind of ask me about crypto and Bitcoin. And they're really asking me mostly about Bitcoin because they're seeing it go up, right? They're seeing it now. It's gone up $6,000+ in the last, 24 to 36 hours, right? So what do you guys think? Do y'all think that retail money is still sitting on the sidelines? And I'm going to take another one of my old man vitamins here while y'all drop in the chat. So there we go. Okay. So nobody wants to answer my question. All right. So Foxy, I know you will. What do you think? You think retail money's here or not? So drop in the chat. Let me know. I'm going to take a look at what's going on. But overall, crypto running nicely right now. We've got significant move up, and it's kind of across the board. I wanted to show you guys one, an oldie but a goodie. Look at this. Dogecoin up 12%. How many of you guys own Doge? many of you guys own some Dogecoin? I still have some. I still own some Dogecoin. So, but you got Dogecoin. Oh, I'm not showing my screen. Dogecoin up 12+%. What do you guys think about this? It's cool to see Dogecoin running and doing some stuff. So do you guys think that's going to continue to go up? Here we go. Some people answering me. Cool. So Foxy says she thinks retail money's not here yet. And here's why I'm bringing this point up, guys. Crypto right now, let me show you this. This is confusing me where it says crypto. I'm used to click. Okay. So this number is what I'm talking about, right? That number, the overall market capitalization, all-time high, right around 3 trillion. That was back in 2021. Obviously, then we went all the way down to, I think, 700 billion as far as that number. And so that just tells me there's so much upside for obviously for everything, right? I think that there's a lot of upside here. Okay. Foxy did a video on Dogecoin. Did you really? Well, let's go check it out. You guys need to go follow Foxy. Let's see where I got you over here on my there you are. Okay. So you guys give Angela a follow, Crypto Foxy. She's fantastic YouTuber. She did do a major Dogecoin update. There you go. So guys, give her a follow. Just go to YouTube, type in Crypto Foxy. Well, actually, let me do this. I'll just drop in. Here we go. You know what? I'm all about technology. There you go. You guys give her a follow. All right. So give Angela a follow. So there you go. So what do I think about SHIB? I think Andres, I think Shiba Inu is obviously I've loved it. I have continued to cover it. I continue to own it. I think that there's a lot of opportunity upside for SHIB, and right now it's up 10% today. It's up 9.8. Let me see what our 24-hour high is for SHIB. Yeah, we're right at our all-time high on the 24-hour chart. So right there, we're at a 1074, and right now we're trading at 1054. I think they've got a lot of opportunity. I think that SHIB's got a lot of opportunity to to continue to grow. They will grow alongside of crypto growth. Bottom line, right? We will see that. It will absolutely happen. Okay. So there you go. Have I seen Pepe? I did see Pepe. I don't own any Pepe anymore. So let me take a look at Pepe. I know it's moving. I know it's moving up. So I definitely know it's moving up. Yeah, it's up 41%. I haven't been paying attention as far as kind of recently. Wow, look at that chart. That's looking really good. Does anybody drop in the comments of Pepe? Why is Pepe pumping? Does anybody know why is Pepe moving up? So let me know if anybody. Yeah, let me know why Pepe's pumping. Okay, 72% up on the 7-day. That's crazy. Okay. So somebody asked about Prometheum. I am a massive fan of PMPY. I own a lot of PMPY. I bought in early and I continue to hold PMPY. I think it's one of the best AI plays out there. Bottom line, I am a massive fan of what these guys are going to do. And here's one thing I really love about Prometheum. And let me grab a. Let me do this. Hold on just a minute. Let me grab another window because I need another window open. If you go to Prometheum's, you know what? It never pulls up for me. There it is. Okay. So what I love about Prometheum, guys, is it's one of my favorite AI plays. But what I love about Prometheum is that they are really, really transparent, and they're always doing stuff on like burns, and they're doing a lot. And obviously, this is outside of their technology, what they're doing as far as utility, but they're doing a lot of really awesome stuff as far as doing stuff to give back to their community. They're actively burning. Their Twitter account is awesome. I mean, they do a fantastic job. Prometheum does of communicating with their customer base, their token holders, and all that kind of stuff. Massive fan of Prometheum. So yeah, that's a good one. All right, so let me see what else we got here. I have seen Omar. Omar, I have seen Gala. Gala's been moving. I don't own any Gala, but I've always been a fan. I don't own an. I'll just tell you all straight up. I don't own enough gaming cryptos. I don't. Right. And I think it's one of the bigger sectors out there. Yeah, it's up 21%. Omar, I'm a fan. I think Gala's doing some really, really good stuff. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hey, Peter, welcome. Thanks for being here. Lambo, XRP or ADA. I'm sorry, I'm going to hedge my bets. I like both, but I like them for different reasons. And I own both of them, by the way. I own both XRP and ADA. I think XRP, I believe fundamentally in the business of Ripple, right? Move money cheaper, better, faster across international borders. XRGP just continues to be the victim of all of the SEC, all that kind of stuff. But I own XRP and I own ADA, and I love both of them for different reasons, right? And so I'm gonna tell you both. That's what my opinion. Sebastian, good morning, welcome. Thank you, Angela. I did not know Binance is running a Pepe promotion. Well, there you go. That's enough right there. That's why Pepe is moving up. Nate, I have not heard about that one, but there's thousands of cryptos out there, big time. Oh yeah, you guys hit the like button, please. Would you? That would greatly appreciate that. I would greatly appreciate that. James, any feeling on a I don't know what that one is. Let's see what we got here. Akash network. Okay. It's up 13% on the 1 day, 11% 1 month, 51%. Wow. I'm not, James, I'm not familiar with this one. $1 billion market cap. So let's see what else we got here. Volume 21 million. That's pretty good. So right, it's pretty close to its all-time. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at that. That's not right. The all-time high is $8. So it's 50% down, give or take. So what do they do? Let's see. Akash currently. Oh, okay. Open source platform based on the Cosmos. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously on Cosmos. Don't know much about them, but hey, there's always so many opportunities out there. Bone thoughts, huge fan of Bone. I still own a lot of Bone. Let's take a look at Bone. Where are we at with Bone recently? I haven't looked at it in a while. I think that Bone will continue to be an opportunity. Yeah, 64 cents. It's down as far as kind of on its, from obviously where its all-time high is, and its all-time high is, $41. I actually didn't know that. $41. I hadn't looked at that in a long time. $41. Wow. Okay. That was funny. All right. So, hey, I own Bone. I own some Bone. I'm going to continue to hold Bone. I could, again, because I believe fundamentally in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So that's what I got there. So yeah. Prometheum Prodigy. I think they're one of the best AI guys out there. Oh gosh, Vivid. I have no idea as far as a price prediction. It's too early to tell on something like that. A price prediction for Prometheum. You can't really do that, right? You can't really give a price prediction in that scenario. But I own it. I own a lot of it, and I'm holding. Let's put it that way. I think we have a lot of upside for Prometheum. That's what I really believe. So. Oh wow, Kevin. Thanks for the shout out. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm a fan. I own it. So I'm a big, and I just love their devs and everything they're doing. They're running a great project. Okay. Oh, okay. So James is telling us that Akash share excess computing capacity. There you go. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you for that. Floki is running 25%. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't own any Floki. That doesn't mean anything. I just don't own any of it. I've owned it before. Oh yeah, it's up 25%, 35% on the 7-day. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Floki. I'm a big fan of their project, their community. I think I consider them one of the kind of OGs, original as far as kind of meme tokens. So I've covered them on my channel. So I'm a fan. I think that Floki's good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. Please bring Scooby and Sponge back to the desk. Your previous desk was amazing. The toys are missing. Oh yeah. So I kind of went more professional, when I redid my office and got all my lights and everything. My lights aren't on because they're giving me problems. They keep turning off and on. I got to have somebody come and check a look at that. So, but I thank you, Ollie. I don't even know where Scooby. What he's talking about is on my old desk. I had a big like Scooby Doo stuffed animal, and I had like little the bobbleheads and all that kind of stuff. That they were toys. They were actually all my son's toys, and my son is now 15 and about to start driving in about a month, and I'm not, and I'm freaking out about that. So there you go. Okay. So Conrad, do you think altcoin season is around the corner? I do. But here's what I'm going to tell you, Conrad. It's not going to arrive and start with a bang. And I did a video on this where I kind of talked about things. Things kind of start with a whimper, not with a bang. What do I mean by that? Well, Bitcoin moving up like it has. Ethereum moving up like it has. XRP moving up a little bit like it has, needs to move up more. Cardano, kind of same thing. Like if we look at the Cardano chart and we kind of look at the last month, right? It's up 29% in the last month, which is an amazing return. And I'm just using this as an example. Okay. Conrad, it's going to be one of those things where the altcoin season it's not like somebody's going to, put a sign up and go, the altcoin season's here is what I'm trying to get at, right? It's going to be, you're going to start to see, all the altcoins start to stair step up. And what we're seeing right now, and you could even see it today, what we're seeing right now is we're seeing massive inflows into Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's moving up 57,000. Ethereum has moved up. Ethereum has moved up $1,000 in the last month or so. It was 2,100 or so, but see how Bitcoin's up 10 and Ethereum's up 5, right? So remember, that's how it goes. Money flows into Bitcoin first, then it goes into Ethereum, and then it kind of starts to move into the blue chips. And we are seeing that now. Okay. So, but I will also remind you that everything is still massively discounted from where it was, right? From its all-time highs. Like you could look at, Solana right here, and we go down and we look, okay, what was Solana's all-time high? It was 260. Okay. And so Solana's down $150 from its all-time high. Well, man, Austin, I don't know if I'm, and I'm using Solana as an example. You could do this with any major crypto out there. Okay. So the situation is, I'm thinking about buying Solana. Should I buy it now? Well, it's relative, right? If you're looking at its all-time high, where it's at right now is a massive discount from its all-time high. It's, north of 50%. Almost 60, 70% discounted from where it was its all-time high. And that's the one thing I always want to kind of remind you guys about, is that if you're looking at timing and entrance into Cardano or Solana or Polygon, whatever it is, always take a minute and go, well, what was its all-time high? And Solana's was 260. All right. Well, you don't really have to time it that great, considering that you're getting Solana as an example at a 60, 70% discount off of its all-time high. That's what I'm trying to get at. So there you go. T-Man, thanks for the super chat. I greatly appreciate that. What do I think of Bitcoin's current run? How far do you think it can go before it faces a pullback? Do you think crypto still faces opposition, and from whom? Great questions. Okay. So I think that Bitcoin's current run, my personal opinion is I think we will see Bitcoin probably get close to its all-time high, if not hit it by the halving, April 15th, approximately. So I think we'll see that. And then what we'll see after that is we'll see a period of consolidation. Okay, T-Man, we'll see where Bitcoin will consolidate for a while, and then it will go parabolic. And the parabolic run, everybody kind of readily agrees, is a September, October timeframe. And we'll see it kind of start to take off from there. September, October of 24, by the way. And then by the end of the year and moving into the first quarter of 2025, we'll see Bitcoin at 125 to 150,000. That's what we'll see. Okay. And then we'll see another pullback from Bitcoin, where it might drop down to 70, 80,000. It'll pull down to that level, and then it'll continue, and then it'll go back up, and so forth and so on. And I want to show you, I want to show everybody here. There's a this right here. Okay, Rect Capital. I don't know who I don't know who owns it, but Rect Capital is to me one of the best Bitcoin centric Twitter accounts out there. And this kind of shows you 2016, 2020, 2024. So like right here, this shows you that right here where my mouse is, if you can see it, was kind of where Bitcoin hit its all-time high of 68, 69,000, right? And then we pulled back. We know that to about 16,000. And then we but if you go back and look at history, you'll see the cycles that I just gave you. They're all there. Okay. They're all there. And so that kind of goes back to my point I was making earlier. It's like, that's kind of how it all flows. Okay. So do I think crypto still faces opposition, and from whom? Well, sure I do. I think that crypto faces opposition every single day, right? I talk about this all the time in video. The governments out there don't like crypto. They don't want it here. We all know this. They're trying to control us. They want to control with CBDCs, blah, 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 blah. And the SEC will continue to be in opposition. And with this year being an election year here in the United States, crypto, I think, is going to be very much a fundamental part of the messaging, and what are they going to do, not going to do. Now, with that said, business, I don't really see opposition from business per se, but there's companies out there that would love to sell you, all your crypto, right? And I'm talking about the new traditional finance companies, the BlackRocks of the world. We'll continue to see them develop crypto-related products, maybe an Ethereum ETF, things of that nature. And then I firmly believe that at one point down the road, they will start bundling products up, and they'll create effectively crypto mutual funds. They won't call it that, but that'll still be what it is. So they'll create, like, BlackRock come out with the crypto gaming fund. I'm just making that up, made up of the top 15, 20 crypto gaming plays out there. I mean, it's obvious because they want to sell you your crypto at a fee. And a lot of people will never go take that next step and buy and hold their own crypto. Okay. They just simply won't. They consider it to be complicated or whatever it is. It's almost, I liken it to just like stock investing, right? There's a lot of people out there who don't own their own stocks. They have somebody that does it for them, or they want to own those stocks in a mutual fund, but they don't want to own Amazon stock directly. It's just how it is. So crypto is going to be the same. So that, you didn't ask me that question, but I think you'll see it evolve. So great questions, and thanks for the super chat, by the way. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. So thanks for that. So Pepe was going up. Okay. So Angela, what is this? Do you think ETFs are going to make this run less predictable than other bull markets? Less predictable. No, I think that they're just one other facet. I think what you're seeing with the Bitcoin ETFs is you're seeing every single day they're buying a ton of Bitcoin, right? And that has stabilized the Bitcoin price market, but it's also put the Bitcoin ETF buying, because they're having to buy at the end of every day for when new people come in to their funds, the BlackRocks and Fidelities of the world, that's creating a really nice constant daily buy pressure for Bitcoin. Okay. And so what really is more important here, Angela, is the narrative, it's the Bitcoin ETF narrative. It's the talking heads out in traditional finance online and as well as on TV, et cetera, talking about the success of the Bitcoin ETFs. That's the most important thing. That's really the key. It's the messaging, it's the marketing out there, the people talking about the success of the Bitcoin ETFs, bringing the people in that will continue to create buying pressure for the Bitcoin ETF companies, the BlackRocks, Fidelities, the ARKs of the world, to buy Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin. So there you go. So Samuel, Austin, now that Bitcoin broke 52K, do you see Bitcoin going down a little bit before balancing, then run up, or is it going to the moon? I think, again, I've already talked about this, Sam, but I think I appreciate your question. We'll continue. But I talked about this earlier a minute ago. I think we'll see Bitcoin, it's going to ebb and flow, right? It's going to go up, it's going to go down. I mean, we've got Bitcoin right now running up today. It's going to pull back from this a little bit. It's going to go up, it's going to pull back a little bit, but I don't think we're going to go south anytime soon. I think we're going to continue to see kind of constant upward buying pressure, meaning the prices move up. of all the major assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, so forth, as we run up to April. And then we'll have the Bitcoin halving, probably a sell the news event, right? We'll probably see maybe crypto and Bitcoin pull back a little bit, but then we got a period of consolidation for Bitcoin and for all of major crypto while we wait for that kind of parabolic run that history tells us will happen for Bitcoin, that will start in September, October of 2024. That's what we'll see. Okay. So no, I don't think we'll see any major pullback. Ian, enjoyed your videos in the UK, thinking of trying your software. Oh, thank you, Ian. Would it work fine over here? Yeah, Ian, you can use my software, my trading indicator, X1 Algo. You can use it anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. So there's links in the description below. If it doesn't matter, you can use it anywhere in the world, because it runs on top of TradingView, which is free for you to get an account. And I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter where you're at. It gives you all these trading buy and sell indicator notifications, everything, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. By the way, you can also use it for stocks. I mean, so I've showed this before, but like, this is my software running on top of Apple. So, this is the Apple chart, and you can see there's buy and sell alerts everywhere here. Okay. So no, Ian, you can use it anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, doesn't matter. So, and by the way, you have a 30-day, no questions asked refund guarantee, right? So give it a shot. So I appreciate your question. Thanks. And links in the description below to pick it up if you want to take it for a test drive. So let me see here. What else? So you guys definitely hit the like button. I appreciate that. That tells the algorithm we're here and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about Injective next move? Arden, I don't own Injective. I've looked at it and I almost bought it a couple times. That doesn't mean anything bad about it, right? I think it's a great project. I just don't own it. So I can't really speak to kind of where they're going to go or not going to go. Like in the last month, it's up 5%. It's definitely not benefiting from the run going on right now. So I think you could see some move up in that as kind of the money flowing into the altcoins, right? And because I mean, let's call it what it is. It's number 34 right there. It's number 34, ranked number 34 out of all of cryptos. Okay, so it's definitely in that realm of the ones that will continue to move up. Okay. Arthur, how high do you think SHIB can go this bull run? I think we can get back to our all-time high for sure and go past it. Remember, Shiba Inu was going to roll. It's going to roll up with all of crypto, with everything, right? It's going to move up. Okay. So I think we'll continue to see that. So what do I think about Corgi AI? I don't know about them. But I think I did a video on them. It was a sponsored video a little bit ago. Hey, I'm a massive fan of meme tokens, of all kind of meme token projects, right? And so I think that there's always opportunity. So, but I did a video, it was a sponsored video on them. Good project as far as what I understand. Great people there. Okay, so Conrad's asking, do you think Jasmy is a good investment? I've looked at Jasmy and almost bought Jasmy a couple of times. I know that it's been moving up dramatically here recently. 106, it's down 1% right now, 7-day, 50% on the 7-day. It's crazy. It's kind of came out of nowhere. It was like running here nice, 205s and then just took off. Conrad, I don't know enough to tell you. I know that it's a great project. It's been around for a long, long time. I think if you do decide, not investing advice, right, don't go all in, just throw some money at it and just see where it goes. I think it has a lot more upside potential, and it's just right outside of that top 100. Top 100, and I think it can go. It's definitely getting a lot of play right now. A lot of people are interested in it right now. I gotta take my vitamins. Hold on a minute, guy. When is SHIB metaverse going to happen? I have no idea. I know that they're still talking about it. It's still on the roadmap. I think we should have some glimpse into it, maybe like a beta or early insight into it this year was kind of the expectation, but that's kind of the latest of what I know about that. What is this? Maximus. Hey, has anyone seen the second lawsuit coming out of Kalu against Ripple? Kalu, you mean California? No. I have not. I'm not aware of this. So, can somebody drop in Cali? There you go, Cali. No, I'm not aware of it. What's the lawsuit? Somebody somebody take a look and see. Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. XRP lawsuit, California. If I could spell today, is there one? Here we go. Ripple to face another lawsuit. Let's see. It's a class action. Okay. Okay. So alleging that San Francisco-based company and CEO have violated federal and California laws by offering and selling the digital asset without proper registration. Okay, so this is another wrinkle. I was not aware of this, so thank you about that. This to me is another wrinkle on the SEC lawsuit. Right? It's basically probably almost exactly the same thing, that they didn't quote register XRP as a security, air quotes intended. So I'm not going to play. I don't think there's a lot to this. I mean, yeah, it's a lawsuit. I'm not minimizing that. I think this is just a variation on kind of the same thing that we've seen. So it's frustrating. I wasn't aware of this. So, and I feel a little bit more strongly about it than I'm leading on. So this is very frustrating. Thanks, Cobra, for also been using the software. Thank you very much. Okay. So Vivid, how long is typical bull run last? We aren't even to Bitcoin halving and it's going crazy. Yeah. So everybody pretty much readily agrees, Vivid, that this bull run is going to be a 2-year run. So moving all the way into 26. So it's going to be one of the longest, most sustained bull runs we're going to see as far as in crypto. So there you go. The answer is Roman. Absolutely. I'm a massive fan of ICP. So I'm definitely a big fan. Jasmy, that's China's Bitcoin, right? I think that's what it referenced to. No, Jasmy's Japanese. I think it's the kind of the ICP of Japan, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Now I'm getting older, gray hair is in the way. So somebody call me out if I'm wrong on that. Okay. Hi, Austin from South America. Wondering which platform is best to buy stocks on. Ooh, from South Africa. I don't know, Isaac. I don't know about that. Like one that I use Robinhood, right? But I think just if I was you, I just Google like what stock trading platforms can I use in South Africa, and you'll find one that you can use there. So, and then on that note, whatever platform you do look at, make sure they're big, right? Make sure they have a lot of liquidity, and that they're just make sure they're big. So that's what I would tell you to do. Let's see. Ricky, this is a good question. Do you think layer twos are a solid investment? Polygon and Optimism come to? Yeah, absolutely. I'm a massive fan of layer twos. I think that I think they have their place. I think they will continue to have their place. And yes, I love them. I own some Polygon. I own Optimism, right? I think that they're all I think they're great. I'm a fan. Okay. So short answer is yes. Did I miss what was this? Let's see. I missed your T-Man. You gave me another. Oh, there it is. T-Man, thanks for the super chat. As a stock guy, what are your opinions on REITs, more specifically healthcare REITs? Do you think they will bounce back at some point? Ooh, that's a toughie. I don't own any REITs. By the way, for those of you guys who are like, what? We're talking about crypto? What's a REIT? REITs are not in crypto. It's not a crypto thing. They're real estate investment trusts. So T-Man, I'm not in. I do not own any REITs. And I'm not in them right now because I think they're good investments, but what I'm really getting at is that I think that I think if you look at commercial real estate, right? If you look at commercial real estate out there, things of that nature, I think we have another bubble coming at us. We're already kind of seeing it. Look at the changing tide of how we, what am I trying to say to you? All the retail and commercial real estate out there, right? And I've got a buddy of mine who's in construction. He's telling me that there's a lot of defaults coming because you had interest rates rise. You had a lot of these companies out there that financed their projects 5 years ago at 3% money, and now their notes are coming up for renew or whatever it may be, and now they're 7-8%. You're going to see a lot of defaults and things like that, and I think that's going to continue to, in my opinion, continue to impact REITs. That's the sum total of what I know. I'm not an active investor in REITs. I don't follow them, things of that nature. On the stock side of the house, what I do is I own individual stocks. I own mutual funds. I own ETFs, bonds, things of that nature. So my stock investing tends to be very, very conservative because my wife's very, very conservative. And so we are very conservative on that side. I'm very aggressive in crypto. So because we have the conservative side, I get to be more aggressive in crypto, if that makes sense. So there you go. So, but thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. So let me see here. This is good. I like the Q&A thing. So keep the questions coming, guys. So we already talked about Pepe. Derek, Binance is running a promo on Pepe. That's why you're seeing it go up. Andres, you keep asking me this question. I've already answered it. I think that Shiba Inu is great. I'm a fan. I think that they're going to continue to go up. So I've answered your question like 3 times. So it's fine. I have answered your question. So you guys drop in the chat. I'm going to stay for about another 10-15 minutes or so. And then I'm going to go make some videos and all that kind of stuff. Let's take a look at what's kind of going on with prices right now. We've dropped a little bit here as far as crypto. Then I'm talking about that number right there, okay, where that's highlighted on your screen. So we have dropped a little bit. So yeah, that's interesting. So we were at about 9%, 9.5% earlier today, depending upon when you're watching this. That number that's highlighted, we were that. So I think we'll continue to see kind of how it all plays out. But again, Bitcoin hitting a high today at 57,400 as far as today's high. But Ethereum, I own a lot of Ethereum. Ethereum has been doing really, really well. If you look at the last month, up 43+%, moving up from that 22 range. We're up $1,000 in Ethereum, and nobody's really talking about it, right? I mean, it's crazy. Ethereum's done very, very well, right? And so I'm going to continue to own Ethereum and all of that goes with that. Bitcoin up dramatically. Like if you look at Bitcoin in the last month, where are we at right there? Bitcoin is up 34%. Bitcoin moving up all the way from back the 1st of February, Bitcoin was 42,950 and it's now 57,000. Got nothing else to say. It's just, that's good stuff right there. Right. So yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Okay. So I'll tell you what, guys, final questions, drop in the chat. Final questions. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll head out. So let me know what else you guys got. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Tim, honestly, I don't know. I haven't been following Saitama I've owned it and covered it years and years ago. Back in 21, I haven't followed any of it. So I've always wished the Saitama community well, and I've always wanted people to be successful, but I haven't looked at it in years. So that's my answer. So, what is this? Promethean Prodigy with layer 2 blockchain underneath it management. Now that is going to be something. Yes, I agree, MacMan. I still own like I said, I own a ton of Prometheum. Are there XRP? I think XRP is a long-term investment. I own XRP. I'm looking at holding my XRP for a year, 2 years, right? I don't think XRP is going to do anything in the short term. I think XRP is short-term issues related to government SEC lawsuit. Obviously, we just learned that the state of California has filed a lawsuit against them now. They'll fight it. Ripple will, and they'll win it because they've won the federal case, against the SEC. Well, I know it was a split decision, but all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna continue to cover XRP, can continue to hold XRP because I think XRP is going to go through go to the moon at some point down the road, and I'm willing to wait. That's how I feel about it. So, ETH is 60% of my holdings. What price are you looking for on this run? Here's the interesting thing. If Bitcoin goes to 150,000 by the first quarter of 25, we could see Ethereum hit 14, 15,000 in that same kind of run. And that's kind of a high, rough guesstimate, Gravy. I'm pronouncing your name right, I hope, as we continue to see this. Okay. So I think we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I think there's so much upside for it. Patrick, I'm a fan of VeChain. I don't own any VeChain right now, but I think there's massive opportunity. I love VeChain. I think they're really going well. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get out of here. So thanks for spending me a few minutes of your time with me. I greatly appreciate it. Continue to continue to buy, continue to accumulate, guys, because I think, again, I'm going to remind you, when you're looking at any crypto asset, always look at long-term, what was its all-time high, right? Remember we looked at Solana, right? Solana's all-time high was, I think, 260, and it's trading at 109 today. And so I always want to remind you guys of that. Whenever you're like, oh my God, if I buy Solana, I'm buying it at 110, whatever it may be. I'm just using that as an example. You can apply this to anything. Cardano, doesn't matter. Polygon, Polkadot, whatever. Always remember to look at its all-time high, and then look at it and go, hey, it's massively discounted off of that all-time high. I'm picking up Solana at a 70% discount, right? That's good stuff. Okay. So just remember that. All right. So thanks for your time. I truly appreciate you. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. Hope you got some value out of this. We'll see you. Take care.